Welcome to the podcast. We're in Abu Dhabi. We have two very special guests joining us today. Introduce yourselves, please.
Hey, I'm Dan Casey from Nerdist.
And I'm Ahmed Al-Nasheet, or DvLZGame, or Arab Nerd. Or,
Can you say it in English, please?
Assalamu alaikum.
What?
Hello.
Yeah. Great. So you've been basically inadvertently thrust upon us as our culture guide over here because you're like, oh, well, we know this guy. He'll help us not make mistakes.
We don't want to get deported.
Yeah. And by the way, this is not a mistake. He said it's totally cool to wear this.
So this guy's the one that you throw in jail.
Yeah.
I allowed
Let's
it.
put this closer in between us.
I allowed it.
Good. So this is your fault.
So yeah, and who else do we have here?
Dan already introduced himself.
Yeah.
Still Dan.
Still Dan. All right,
Are you
sorry,
still Dan?
Ahmed just stole the spotlight there
Yeah.
for a second, being all different and whatnot.
Yeah.
All different.
Yeah, so different.
So, coming to this country, Dan, I think all of us kind of were like, hey, this is gonna be cool, but I wonder what it's really gonna be like there. What was your perception, and then how was it just completely shattered?
My only real perception was seeing Furious 7. I expected sports cars to be flying between every single building here.
That's almost true.
Yeah.
I'm glad they didn't because we're in that building.
I know. Yeah, you just hear a crash in the middle of the night, then see a car go flying.
No, they love cars here. Fast cars, furious cars.
They like it. If it's not on two wheels, it's not being driven.
Yeah.
Ahmed, have you ever taken a car on two wheels?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know how to do it.
I know how to do it.
Yeah. So isn't it like a birthright to be able to do that here?
Yeah.
So what's the trick?
Just you have to modify your car.
Yeah.
So you have to get a special...
two of the wheels.
Yes.
Two wheels have to go.
No. There are guys who can drift on two wheels.
Drift on two wheels?
Yeah. And at the same time, they can change another wheel.
Yeah, no, I've seen videos.
I've seen that game.
They're all Saudis, and it's fucking nuts.
Yeah, they can do it here.
Yeah,
so
Emiratis.
Emiratis.
Yeah.
So there's one in Al Ain, which is another state here, and there's one in Fujairah. They have their own thing.
But who's the first guy that figured out, I want to be the guy to put my car on two wheels?
It was Brendan Fraser in Encino Man.
They saw that. They got that movie in 2000.
You guys love Western culture.
Yes.
So that probably is what prompted it.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think one day, in Saudi, someone was like, yeah, we got to do something different.
Well, you guys, I would imagine that there's a lot of free time. You're not, you can't really chase the women around.
Chase them on two wheels.
Aside from Snapchat.
Going up on two wheels is your version of peacocking.
Yeah.
Just look what I can do.
Here, everyone loves cars, and everyone want to do something extreme, something in you. So you have there's a TV channel that call all what they have is action. Mm-hmm. So action movies, action cars, action, and they have a show on TV about drifting and going around in two wheels and stuff like that.
So they encourage it.
They encourage it, but they're
on TV.
Yeah. But you have to do it on
A seatbelt.
You have to have a seatbelt, yeah. There's a couple regulations.
We are safe when we
You
go
gotta wear a seatbelt.
Click it or ticket, even over here.
Click it or ticket.
Yeah.
No, you have to do it on special occasions and special places and
Ramadan?
How did you celebrate Eid? Well, I went on two wheels.
two wheels. We call it ashilla.
Yeah.
Ashilla, which means I take the motor and I just take it on two wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk.
Being
talk
specific about it.
Well, I guess I could say that I thought it'd be nice and it'd be fine and it'd be safe and everything here. I wasn't too worried coming over, but after being here for a couple days, just a lovely place with just the nicest people. There's it's one of the cleanest countries I've ever been to. There's just people sweeping the sidewalks that no one's walking on.
LA looks like hot garbage compared to this place. Everything is pristine, so much vegetation and wildlife. It's great.
Well, if everything's so nice, why are you going around breaking things?
Hey, man.
Oh yeah, Casey broke a vase last
Because I can't stand different cultures. I hate them so much.
I think it was the fact that you probably lost control of, or the actual control of your hands at that point. So just swinging your body around, they just went flailing.
Yeah, here's the thing. We were told that alcohol is at best frowned upon and at worst criminal,
punishable by death.
but it's been alarmingly easy to.
in the hotels.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Because
We're not going out in the street, but why would we? It's 100 degrees out there.
By the way, you can't drink in the streets in America either, unless it's like Vegas or New Orleans.
Seems pretty civil to me.
Yeah. The one thing I'll say though is they do have the little bit of a culture shock, but they have separate bathrooms for males and females, which is just crazy to me.
Insane.
Really?
Yeah, we all poop in one big room in America, facing each other.
But yeah, what Elliot, perception versus.
I mean, I knew that it would be extremely hot because I was watching the weather for like the whole week going up to it, and it started to get really hot in LA like the day before we
90
left.
something?
We were it was like 90, and I was like, fuck, and like I took a shower before I left for the airport, and while I was just putting on clothes and packing my suitcase, I was drenched in sweat, so I was like.
It's actually nicer here for you.
Well, yeah, because I don't have AC in my apartment.
Yeah.
This whole fucking country is AC.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a whole city under a dome.
Yeah, you were telling me. So
They're putting Dubai under the dome.
Yeah. Here,
elaborate on this, please.
Yeah, please talk about it. Here, Dan, hold on. Yeah.
So we're gonna have a city under a dome. It's all gonna have AC, and they're gonna build the biggest mall in it. And it's gonna be done around 2020.
This is like a Mars colony.
Yeah. In Dubai.
Why else would you put a giant city under a dome unless you're going to build a huge ass mall as well?
Yeah.
Speaking, there's so many. I've been impressed as well. There's been so many American chains here. There's been Sbarro, Fuddruckers, Chili's, Buca de Beppo, Texas Roadhouse at the Yas Island Mall,
And
There's
Johnny
a-
Rockets.
Yeah, Johnny Rockets. There's a Texas Roadhouse, complete with a sign that says like peanut shells on the floor. Watch out.
So Ahmed, so when a local Emirati family goes out to Fuddruckers, for example, like what kind of dining experience? Like what the fuck are they doing? Is my question.
We want to ruin our bodies.
I don't know. I think we saw it like on TVs and movies, like oh, these guys are going to Chili's. It might be nice.
We must have one.
We gotta have it. Try it. We gotta try it.
Yeah.
But you go once.
Yeah.
Why do you go back twice?
Because why not?
Because I didn't order the Awesome Blossom the first time.
Yeah.
We have a different menu than the US. I noticed that.
I didn't look
Yeah.
at the menu.
Dan, talk about Ferrari World.
Okay, so we went to a theme park called Ferrari World, which
Not like a
is
theme park though.
it's themed after Ferraris. It's home.
What did you expect before going there?
It was actually pretty much exactly what I expected. I expected it to be like a giant ad for Ferraris that just happened to be next to the world's fastest roller coaster, which is true. The Formula Rossa goes like 150 miles an hour, something like that. I sat right up front. Immediately, they make you wear safety goggles, and immediately all the liquid just started shooting out of my face. Like
I was pulling all over myself.
Yeah.
I got the picture. And you're not gonna be able to see it on the camera, but
We'll put it in the B-roll.
And I'll put it in the B-roll, but like we got this picture where it's just like look at me and Elliot in this picture here.
Yeah, that's an accurate depiction of what it was
only
like.
one guy smiling.
That's
'cause,
Bruce.
that's Bruce, who
Bruce
just didn't
from-
feel any of that hot air blasting him in the face.
Bruce from the Toronto Sun-Times, just the most pleasant man ever.
Yeah.
Just loves every piece of this
He's
trip.
just loving it. Oh, what a pleasant lark this
we were at
was.
the marina yesterday, and he got out of the bus during some downtime and was just gazing upon the Persian Gulf, just having a moment of thought. And I was like, I want to be like that when I'm his age and just really
Appreciating
the little
life.
moments.
Yeah.
No, F that, man. I was like, I need a drink. I need a latte with some gold in it.
Oh, you had that.
No.
The person next to us had it, but we took pictures as if they were.
And
ours.
we lied online.
But they did have the gold ATM. There are a lot of positive stereotypes that are true here. They're rich as fuck. They have a lot of money, and they're damn proud of it too.
Yeah, but not everyone.
But okay, so this is one of the questions I had for you to just kind of like let people know. So this country is fairly new, and the man who created the country, it's kind of like built on tolerance and peace. This entire nation
right.
here, yeah. So speak a little bit to that about.
Well, so UAE is like states. So United Arab Emirates, they're like 7, and everyone like when I travel around, like, where are you from? I don't even say Bahrain because no one knows where's Bahrain.
Yeah.
I say I'm from Dubai because it's easier.
Yeah.
But the capital of UAE is Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
And I think the whole government is trying to change that. They're trying to make people know that Abu Dhabi is the capital. And
that it's like you should come visit here because it's extremely nice.
I'll tell you what, the Germans all know.
Yeah.
Because they're fucking everywhere in this hotel.
Exactly. Yeah.
That guy fucks.
The secret's out in Germany about this place. They love it.
They figured it out. They're like, we should go here.
Yeah.
they make your life easier. Like, especially if you're like from the US or something, they will just like, oh, you can do this, you can do that, yeah,
well, okay.
whatever you want.
So this was like one of the craziest things. So in America, it's lawsuit city. You can't walk down the street without suing somebody.
Yeah.
And
we don't have.
And they were like, hey, you want to see how fast you can drive this car? They were like, it was the best part of it. They were just like, so this is drag racing. Here you go. And they just toss you the keys to a souped-up Camaro.
Yeah, drag racing was one thing.
Drifting.
Yeah, drag racing, you just put your foot down. Drifting, it was like
irresponsible.
Yeah, that is just ridiculous because they were like, there was. I was like, oh, they're gonna teach us how to drift. No, they gave us the keys to a fucking like Japanese,
like a souped-up Toyota.
Yeah. They're like, yeah, just go nuts.
Yeah. I asked the guy, I'm like,
and you drift.
I asked the guy, I'm like, hey, how do I drift? Like, I thought there was gonna be some instructions. He's like,
go straight
get in the car, then just drift, idiot.
Yeah, you go straight.
Yeah, and then you turn.
Drift.
Yeah.
Well, that was the instruction too. Is it like they were like, it's a course. And that's a very loose way to describe it. It's just paint on the ground.
Yeah, it's just arrows.
Me and Elliot went at the same time.
We went first. Just to be fair, we went first. No one went before us. We had no idea. They did like one test run. Professionals, like just
Like, this is how to do it.
Yeah. So we go out
Watch
there.
closely. We will not repeat any of this.
Yeah.
Right away, I'm just like, oh, I have literally no idea what I'm supposed to do. And the guy's just fucking yelling at both of us on the same radio channel. So
Like, go right, go right. So I'm going right, and he's talking to
The
Elliot.
guy was getting so mad, and he like calling him an instructor is a generous misuse of that term. He's just like a guy who has a radio and can drive a car.
No, he can't drive a car. He can't drift.
He can just drift.
He can just drift.
No, that was the thing too. Is whenever they were like they had to reposition the cars. It took them 4 donuts to reposition like 5 feet away. They're like, well, I've got to move the car 10 feet. I better do 17 donuts.
I should probably fuck around for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I loved that one half of the racetrack because they were doing 2 cars at a time. So your half was just had a 0.2 incline on it or away from it. So all of the water that they set up for your drifting area vanished within 10 minutes. They had dumped an entire like water truck worth of water on there and it just disappeared because it was 115 degrees there.
Oh, it was 130 on the asphalt, so it was like just oppressive.
Yeah, not the good time to do angels.
The fact of them like drifting on an open course, not a lot can go wrong. But giving someone the keys, giving someone the keys and saying, "Hey, this car, you'll be able to get up to 170 miles an hour by the end of the track. So have fun."
So remember to brake.
Yeah.
Eventually.
That's the thing. Like, so you hit this point, it's like, okay, once the LEDs flash, the race is over. Like, you don't need to drive anymore. So I took my foot off the gas because I'm like, I don't need to throw the brakes on. I'm driving 150 miles an hour right now. I'm just gonna let it just cool down for a second.
Yeah.
And like soon enough, I'm about to hit like sand. I'm like, oh, I actually do need to use my fucking brakes.
You're going at it like even when you're slowing down, you're going 120 miles an hour.
Yeah, let me just slow down to a cool 100.
You have to sign a waiver to climb a rock wall in America. It's just like drive 160 miles an hour. It's fun.
Oh, I had to sign a waiver here to get my hamburger cooked anything less than well done.
Oh yeah. They really question that. They're like, sir, I am verifying that you said medium rare, correct?
You are.
Although once they did it damn well.
Oh, they are great cooks here.
Mine was a little gray inside. I gotta say.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. They were very unsure about you.
Yeah.
They treated us very
Because
Because he signed it.
They didn't trust me. It was 5 a.m. and I was eating a hamburger.
They're like, David Hasselhoff is back in the hotel. Get him a cheeseburger.
And suspiciously, there's a broken vase very close to
Several floors down. That could have been anyone.
No, there's cameras literally in every corridor.
Another white devil did it.
That footage is going to end up on YouTube and like
It's gonna be on
weeks.
Live Leak. week. Editor-in-chief of Nerdist, Dan Casey.
Wait, no, don't. You're not
senior editor.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have actual job titles, so I'm not used to that one.
yeah.
Wait. Read this. I got it.
Oh, you have like 50 job titles. We got to talk about your job titles. What is this?
You
Oh,
do a lot of things.
Read that.
chicken and waffle expert. I guess if there's one in this region, it's you.
Do they have a Roscoe's in?
Yeah, Roscoe's is coming to the Dubai Dome.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, better be.
Ahmed,
Yeah.
talk about just the empire that you're running here, basically.
Right? Just say the least.
So
you've been on Machinima stuff before.
Yeah.
And
You used to be a partner.
no, you used to have signed partners,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, right.
I used to be the community manager from
Yeah.
Machinima
Yeah.
here, and we signed around like 500 channels.
Yeah.
I think I broke Machinima.
Yeah, they're like, we cannot afford these.
Get them
They're like $2 CPM.
$2 CPM, yeah.
I make that much walking out the door every morning.
Let's just skip the couple years in between.
Yeah.
there.
and then get to your like media mogul.
I started doing like voiceover for Disney, Marvel.
Yeah. Okay. So as we all know, video games come out in different parts of the world, and not everyone speaks English.
Yes.
That's fine. They need to dub the games. Sometimes they have to bring in voice actors to dub those voices in Arabic.
Do you want me to tell you like the funniest thing that happened while doing dub?
Well, first of all, I want you to tell them who you voiced.
Yeah.
I did Mickey. I did a couple of Marvel character. I did like if you play Disney Infinity 1 or 2 or played like
In this country.
in this country
Specifically.
yeah, you're gonna hear me like do everything.
So you're the-
from like
you're the-
walking around the guys like the NPCs like
Yeah.
you'll be like help me. I'll be like side me. All of that. It was just like help me.
So you're the Arabian Troy Baker.
Yeah. We were just joking about it because Troy Baker came to Bahrain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I was like, "Yeah, we have the same job." He's like, "You're in everything." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm in everything."
That's his job title. Troy Baker. Troy Baker. I'm in everything.
Business card says,
I'm in everything. Yeah. You know who I am.
He's also a chicken and waffles expert.
Yeah. You guys really went toe to toe, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But more than that, you do a lot more than that. You do
Comic Con.
yeah.
I manage Comic Con.
which you're gonna invite us to next year.
hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. Definitely. Roll out the red carpet.
Still 2 days for us to fuck this up.
Yeah.
Also, I manage games, which is like the equivalent of E3 for our
Yeah.
region.
Which we're invited to.
Yeah, which is not next month. It's in 2 months. Yeah.
Okay,
September.
yeah, we'll come back.
Yeah.
This place is lovely. Are those both in Dubai?
Yes. They're trying to do something here in Abu Dhabi, but I don't know like when they're gonna do it. But I'm sure after like Star Wars, after Fast 7, after all of that, they're gonna do something here.
Mm-hmm.
So you were saying you had a story about voice acting?
Yeah. So it all started because of YouTube. And I was just doing like normal commentaries. I was playing like Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and I was doing like normal like.
How is side note here? How is it playing Modern Warfare in the Middle East? Like, is that weird that you're an American just shooting up faceless Arabs?
Well, you said that it's like the most popular game here.
It's the #1 game here, besides
Okay.
FIFA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Everyone hears about FIFA and Call of Duty.
Yeah.
You have like 5 years old, like playing Call of Duty.
That's a little weird.
What's back in the US as well.
Yeah.
Do they also say horrible things over the microphone?
Yes.
I'm glad some things are universal.
Yeah, give us an example of something in Arabic that people say.
I'm not allowed to say anything.
Yeah, we'll get in trouble. Actually, we're bringing this actual. We're not even uploading it from here, so I think,
I'm taking this back in the. You're a resident. We want the best for you because you're doing great. We'd hate to be the ones to just cut your empire in its prime.
So Ahmed, tell us how did everything fall down? I did this podcast with Machinima. Yeah. And
It's like
Elliot and
Hulk
Ricky.
Hogan in the radio show.
Yeah. They were like asking me.
Why can't I say it?
Hulk Hogan's a racist.
He's not even racist.
He's just dumb. He's an idiot.
Kind of dumb for saying what he did. Anyways, let's get back on the topic.
Anyway, you were telling a story that I immediately interrupted, so continue.
So yeah, Disney contacted me on my YouTube channel, and they were like, that was like 5 years ago, and they were like, yeah, do you want to do something with us? Do you want to do voiceover? I'm like, yeah, sure. Yeah. I wasn't even sure about it. Like that, I was talking with Disney.
This was like a Google Plus message.
Yeah. It was before Google Plus.
Oh, okay.
That was like, they talked with me on the messenger.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, MSN.
Okay.
No.
And then you just send us your bank account routing numbers, and we're good to go.
Yeah, it was from Nigeria.
Yeah. At this point, I would believe if a Emirati prince emailed me and was like, "There's a big amount of money waiting for you here. If you just give us your routing numbers," I'd be like, "Well, that's believable."
Yeah, it's 8613. Yeah. So after that, I went to the address that they gave me, and they were like,
None of this sounds sketchy.
Tell no one. I said no cops.
it was a studio. It was a studio.
Yeah.
In Bahrain?
No, it was in Egypt.
Oh, okay.
And
Twist.
it was the shittiest studio I have ever worked on.
Whoa.
Throwing shade on Disney.
Wow. Walt Disney is a pretty important guy.
Yeah.
Wait. It wasn't a Disney studio.
Oh, okay.
It was a studio for an actress who does Timon voice over.
Okay, that's good because you guys have portraits of Sheikh Zayed. We have portraits of Walt Disney.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
No, I love Disney. I love Disney.
That's exactly how we react when we say anything about the Sheik.
Yeah.
Oh, we love him.
Yeah. No, I love Disney. Like, I love everything about Disney and Marvel. Yeah. Hire me again. Hire me again.
Since this will never come to light again unless I talk about it here. So the first day that we're here, we go to the mall that's like down the road, the Marina Mall.
Yeah.
And there's, I didn't know even who it was. I was like, oh, look at these dudes. So I'm like, Dan, can you get a picture of me and Elliot in front of these dudes? That's just like this giant wall with a huge portrait.
Three guys.
Yeah. So just give them the thumbs up. And then someone hit me up on Twitter like 2 hours after it being up, and they're like, you should probably take that down. The thumbs up is considered offensive in a lot of the Middle East. And I was just like, oh my God. And then someone told me it was the royal family. I'm like, oh my God.
It was the royal family.
Yeah.
It was
The founder of the United Arab Emirates.
No. It was Sheikh Khalifa.
Okay.
Who is the ruler
Current,
of...
yeah.
But okay is okay everywhere.
Yeah.
Except like in few cities. Yeah.
Well, tell you a story of like the U.S. troops and when they came.
Oh yeah, so like, so in the more like rural parts of like Iraq, apparently it still means like fuck you in the ass, like ugh. So like when
So there is a difference between doing that.
oh, okay,
And
so
doing this.
apparently when the U.S. troops like moved into Iraq, like
Yeah.
after the Battle of Baghdad, like all the locals were just like. They're like, they love us. Welcome to the open arms.
Thumbs up.
Double confirm.
Yeah.
Come to find out, it was fine for me.
Yeah.
But the picture's gone.
What about that one amazing comment someone left you?
Oh, I hope you burn in the heat of the sun.
Who did that?
I
Who
have
said
no
that?
idea. I deleted it and it's gone.
That random ass Twitter account that immediately followed.
Yeah, there's like, you've been followed by this person who follows no one else and just created their account.
Oh.
No, but I would happily walk without any worry in any part of the city.
Why would you walk?
Well, okay, I wouldn't walk.
An air conditioning box.
I would go into any air conditioning supplied building here. It is just lovely, just a lovely place.
No one walks here.
Yeah, well,
No one walks here.
yeah,
This
no
guy-
one
this guy
walks in
walks.
LA. This guy walks. No, yeah, that's why I thought it was pointless that they were cleaning the sidewalks.
They could just be covered in filth.
Yeah.
No one would know.
Like these windows, they're very dirty.
You know, like Dubai Mall, they open the mall like around 5 a.m.
Yeah.
and people can go there and jog and do like
Indoors?
Indoors.
Just run around.
Yeah, because you can't do that outside.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That's great. So anyway, you came to the shitty studio
Yeah, oh,
in
going back to
Egypt on this story.
Stay tuned. He's gonna finish it.
We'll get there eventually.
2016.
So I got there and no one in the studio speaks Arabic.
Oh, great.
What were
Yeah.
they speaking? English?
It was like two French guys and
Oh.
yeah, and one I think Swiss or something. I'm not sure. Like and they were like, yeah, this is the script, and it was in English, and they're like, can you translate it and tell us everything in Arabic? And I got the script, and it wasn't like even words. It was just grunts. I'm like, how can you
How do you
translate a
translate a grunt?
So it was like I'm like oh, it sounds good. It sounds good.
It's a real Arabic grunt.
Yeah. It was like laugh in Arabic, but evilish. I'm like, How do you laugh evilish?
Like Jafar.
Jafar. You've seen Aladdin. Yeah, just do it. Ha 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 ha.
The one movie that takes place in Arabia.
Ta-ta-da-da.
I literally asked someone at the mosque. I was like, "What's the deal with magic carpets and genie lamps?" And they're like,
We have them here.
Yeah, we don't know. And I was like, "But like, you know, like Aladdin had to come from somewhere." And they're like, "Yeah, it's just old tales."
Yeah.
It's like, and I was like,
They're like, oh, but those stories aren't true.
You know that, right? You know
They're
that, right?
fiction.
Yeah.
They had to clarify that genies aren't real.
oh,
Well,
God.
I appreciate that.
At the Grand Mosque. So what's up with genie lamps and magic carpets?
You also asked at the mosque why Garfield was always trying to send Nerdist to Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, she's like, I haven't heard of this.
Not only did you ask,
What's that?
not only did you ask, you asked the CEO of the Abu Dhabi Film
It
Commission.
was not Her Excellency.
Yeah, it wasn't Her Excellency.
No, it was like it was our tour guide.
I did sing the song to her. I was like, "You sure you haven't heard it?" And she's like, "No, I haven't heard it."
It's like, I'm gonna have to find this now.
I was like, "That was the first experience that any Westerner had
About Abu
about
Dhabi?
Abu Dhabi."
Yeah. Hey, I know how you're trying to like explain like the finer points of Islam to a bunch of white people, but you know, while we're here,
Well, why is this cat so cute?
Garfield.
Yeah. It's so damn cute. Hey, singing about Abu Dhabi. Yeah, tell us more about it.
I would have imagined that you guys loved that, considering how much you want people to come visit.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
no
great
one knows
tourism.
about that. No one knows.
And that Jim Davis is a cop here. You should see they give Jim Davis 3 Audis when he shows up. Isn't he?
3
Dead?
Audis?
Is he dead? I think he might
No,
be
he
dead.
joined ISIS.
Oh no! Speaking of ISIS, or apparently okay. So I want to start the push. America, stop calling it ISIS because people actually have that name. Call it ISIL because it's scarier, and that's what everyone actually fucking calls it everywhere outside of America. Anyway. Every night before I go to bed, I turn on Al Jazeera International, and it's the most depressing 15 minutes of drifting into sleep.
It's like bombs, 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 outside, bombs, bombs.
And Formula One.
But it's like, oh man, everything's fucked on the other side of the Gulf, and everyone here hates how much it's fucked.
Yeah.
But like, they just gotta be like,
Well, everyone in all of those places hate how that is.
yeah.
And I think that's the other thing is a lot of Americans have this completely negative
They're like,
perception.
Hey, how come everyone over there isn't saying how much they hate ISIL? And they're like they are. They are.
We do.
Just not listening.
Even in Ramadan, like you have a lot of TV shows that like they just like make fun of ISIS.
Yeah, that's risky.
Yeah, and you get like guys who like threaten them. So in Saudi Arabia, they just caught someone who threatened an actor.
Yeah.
Because he just portrayed like.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So what he did is he just like made fun of ISIS, and without like making fun of them, but just saying the truth. So his son went and joined ISIS.
Oh no.
wow.
Yeah, that's in the TV show.
Thank God.
You were like, oh no! What? Yeah. So he joined ISIS,
Yeah.
and he just went and followed him.
Uh-huh.
And when he saw his like son, he was like, "Yeah, I'm taking you home."
You're coming with me.
Yeah. And the ISIS leader was like, "Yeah, we just caught you. Yeah, and now we're gonna kill you." And they asked his son to kill him.
Oh yeah. Well.
Yeah, and that's a true story.
Wait.
That
That's depressing again.
Yeah, so it's a true
It's
story.
a roller coaster ride you put me on.
It's a true story that they.
Oh, no.
They just like redid it for TV.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. That's terribly
Wow, that's
depressing.
like, yeah, that's
Yeah,
fucked
this
up.
was a sketch at first.
Yeah.
Now it's
Where's the
I was
punchline?
picturing like an SNL
anyway,
sketch.
Yeah, but
terrible.
Yeah, you were like, it was really funny. I was like, what?
but on Twitter, like one guy from ISIS like said, "Oh, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna whatever," and they just caught him.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
yeah, that's good.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
They got one guy that walked on top of like a landmine the other
he
day.
planted a year before?
himself planted.
Yeah.
Good.
Hoisted by his own petard, quite literally.
Yeah.
They just forgot about it.
Yeah.
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 They're like, what? That's it.
Yeah. Anyway, that's one of many misconceptions, right? Just like you turn on the news and it's just like, fuck ISIS.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
all hate ISIS.
Well, immediately, like when I called my parents for the flight. I'm like, yeah, I'm leaving on the trip, the one I told you about. And they're like, well, where are you going again? And I was like, Abu Dhabi. And they're like, where is that?
Where is that?
And I was like, the Middle East. And he goes, be careful. You sure? And I was like, yeah. And it's all right. Be careful. It's just like, Dad, like,
There's a
bad stuff happens here a lot.
Yeah, no,
and it's like, yeah. I compared it to like if not throwing shade on Detroit. I'm just using it as an example. But like, if someone was going to come visit the United States, maybe not going to downtown Detroit isn't the best thing. It's like going to like Key West, Florida.
An even better
this place
example.
is like the Key West.
An even better example is like I fucking love the city of Chicago.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite cities in America to visit. But
I love
like,
Chicago.
But like literally like you can be right here and be totally safe, and you go 1 mile away and you're in
The worst
like
part of town.
a war zone basically. You're in a third world country and the murder rate is ridiculous. It's like you have to put everything in perspective.
Yeah.
I think everyone have like a misconception about the Middle East. They think the whole Middle East is the same.
Yeah.
But
It's fucking huge.
Yeah,
it's gigantic.
It's like saying
It's the whole Middle East part of the globe.
Yeah. It's like saying, oh, America is South America and North America. It's not the same.
Yeah.
It's not the same. We have different countries, different culture, different dialects, different everything, like, and different mentality from city to city.
The different writing. By the way, all of the writing is beautiful.
Yeah.
Lovely.
What was the one that was like how crazy?
The
different
Iraqi
it was?
one.
No, it was
No,
the
no.
one that it was next to the Iraqi one.
Oh,
Not the Turkish one. There's a second calligraphy.
It's like just jam packed with like.
With all the
yeah.
It's a mess.
It-
A beautiful mess.
It looks like one of those 3D eye paintings.
So no, that's not how we write.
Yeah, no, I know.
We
It's
just
Comic Sans.
Yeah,
Papyrus.
Yeah.
It's just something like you can see like on paintings or
Yeah.
something. It's just like to show off.
Yeah.
Like you can go to malls and you see like Quran written that way, but it's not something that you're gonna see like in every book or on TV or something. But it looks beautiful. The only reason why people like it is because it's just art.
It's ornamental writing.
Yeah.
I finally started to understand Arabic writing thanks to a Coca-Cola can.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Because it's Cole. So there's two Co's. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So that's a C sound.
Yeah.
And that little loop down there is an O. And I was like, okay, I'm 1% of the way there.
I'm thinking this says Adidas for some reason.
A
But
lot
you
of-
read it the wrong way. So
Yeah.
not the wrong way.
It says-
It's your way.
Yeah. It says Keshka.
I kind of want to like learn at least just like how to do like the sounds on there because
So-
it seems sort of logical.
So this is Kaf, Sheen, Kha, Sa.
Doesn't make any sense.
Ka. So together is Keshka.
Keshka, and that means like swag or some
Swag,
shit.
Stylish. It's like trendy. Yeah. There's a swag one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got. I need to have one that says "lol" on
Lol,
it.
yeah, there's one that says lol.
Yeah. Or the internet.
Yeah.
I just realized I've been wearing this t-shirt.
I thought that's how you wanted it.
I put it on. I was like, yeah, I'll wear this for a second.
Skull cap.
We're really embracing the culture here, really.
Yeah. Dan, favorite part? Because we're on like.
We got to wrap this up.
Favorite
We
part.
gotta go to dinner soon.
Hands down, favorite part was when we walked into dinner. No, it was fun, but we walked into dinner last night at the Emirates
Falcon?
Palace. I got to hold a falcon on my arm, and I don't think I looked at the picture later. I don't think I've ever been happier than I was in that moment when I realized I'm holding a falcon.
Yeah.
The
It was
falcon is a
amazing.
national animal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And
It's on the tail of the plane.
Yeah.
yeah,
It looked
and
really sinister on the way here, but I've learned to accept it.
It turns out, very sweet animal.
there's a sport like it's hunting.
Yeah.
So you take your falcon and
Take your falcon.
Like you do.
Come to me,
Jump in your sports car.
Mordecai, to my Lambo.
Yeah.
you just let him like go and hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they always come back.
They always
Yeah.
come back. They
They're
love
very
you.
loyal.
They're loyal.
So, Dan, you loved the falcon.
I loved the falcon. That was my favorite part.
Did you like the little welcome chants that
Oh,
we had?
that was
You were
that
dancing.
whole experience was just amazing. Like the gold ATM and all that was ridiculous, but you go downstairs and there's like these traditional chants being like lavished upon you. Then they give you Arabic coffee, and then they write your name in traditional calligraphy, and you get to touch a camel without getting MERS. It was
Yeah,
great.
It was great.
Yeah.
I think the camel was one of my favorite parts for
You
sure.
take a selfie
They were
with
fucking
that.
especially because the camels are massive.
Yeah.
And it smiled for my selfie, which was just like adorable. They might always have a permanent smile. Terrible teeth though. When they open up their mouth, it's like
Get this camel a dentist.
Yeah, we wanted to get him a cigarette and some Ray-Bans.
Deal with it.
Hey,
Yeah,
kids.
the Arabic guy that was there was like, yeah, that would be hilarious.
He's like, that would be pretty sick.
Every time we make jokes that we're like, we're kind of being rude. Everyone's
that's
like,
funny.
You guys are really funny.
Tell us more. Tell us more about it.
Yeah.
But
What was your favorite part of Abu Dhabi?
Yeah. How many times have you been here?
a lot of times.
Okay.
Yeah. But meeting you guys, like you experiencing like our culture and seeing the reality of
And letting a bunch of Americans ask you 1,000 questions.
yeah.
The dumbest questions we can ask.
1,000 pardons, please.
Is this where hummus goes?
Yeah.
I put it in my butthole. Is that correct?
A lot of people keep on asking me if Dubai is another country.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are. It's not.
Yeah.
Just for people who may not know, is it?
No, it's just
I'm too afraid to ask.
it's like another state.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of course.
Yeah, you know that. Right?
Yeah.
It's for you, internet.
Yeah, it's just for you.
Anyone that was confused out there. Idiots. Anyways, what was your favorite part, Elliot?
Oh man, driving that Camaro 155 miles per hour
Almost dying.
in like the desert heat was amazing. Trying to drift and failing miserably was amazing. I only drifted on accident when I would like I'd go around a turn too fast and the car would just like spin out a bunch of times. I'd be like, I don't know what you expected. It was the same with like ice climbing.
I hope they got the shot. Because at one point the car's just doing 360 and my hands are just in the air. I'm like,
He was looking at us.
Well, this is how it died.
Yeah. He's like, I'm coming to you guys.
and the barriers are just these plastic.
Oh my god! At one point, the car was coming toward the barrier very quickly, and I saw the PR reps be like, "Oh, we gotta go! We have to run!"
Here it goes.
You almost like got us.
I did.
Yeah, you almost got us. Like, and everyone
Next
was
time.
and everyone was like, shit. It's all slow motion.
Yeah. I'd say my second favorite thing was meeting Ahmed, of course.
Oh yeah.
And then my
you really showed us up with your
Yeah.
favorite thing. Assholes.
and my third favorite thing was meeting Stefan Fox.
Stefan Fox.
That guy
Do
fucks.
not throw him under the bus.
No,
he is
No, he's the best dude ever.
Yeah.
If you ever come to Abu Dhabi and you can only meet one person, make it Stefan.
He's the hotel manager of the Etihad Jumeirah Tower, and that guy's just amazing.
The most interesting man in the world.
I would say so. Yeah, he is. He should be the new rep for Dos Equis.
Basically, most Westerners that I've met that have like chosen to live here are just like the most interesting people.
And they're all extremely happy with them.
Yeah.
There was the British guy was like, he grew up here. He grew up here. He grew up here, and he was like, I can't do a British accent right now for some reason.
You always just do an Australian.
Yeah. Oh, I saw. He was like, went home. It's just going to be Australian. I'm sorry. I'm talking about a British person. It's going to be Australian.
Imagine it's not their prison colony.
Yeah. It's like, went home. Lived there for like 6. So why can't I do it?
Just think cheeky Nando's.
cheeky fucking Nando's. Oh yeah. Went home. Sort of. Went home. 6 months. Really bored. Came back. So fuck this. I'm gonna live in the heat. Lovely here. Stayed here. I was like, can you have an animal? He's like, yeah, got a cat. Persian.
But the cat can't go outside.
Oh God, horrifying.
Tell him why I can't go outside, Dan. You were
He
there.
said, and I quote, "Cat can't go outside. Get raped. Right quick." I know I'm Australian. Put it in my head. A liar.
It will get raped if I. Yeah, I said that like a really bad like stray cat problem.
Yeah, he just dropped that real casually in the conversation and then just let it sit there. We're like,
Okay.
did you? It's okay. We don't want to know.
Cat's gonna be indoor. That's fine.
Everyone knows that.
You got an indoor cat. Just leave it at that.
Although the one thing that is weird, I mean, you can apparently get away with it.
Yeah.
But unless you're married, you can't live together with your girlfriend. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way you can do that.
Okay. No way. that ends that.
bed.
Yeah. You can't even like, even if you
Oh,
go,
if you're here in the hotel and visiting, you can obviously stay in the same bed. Of course, separated, leave room for the
not-
Holy Ghost.
if you're not Muslim.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
so
but if you're a Westerner and you get an apartment here, you still can't live with your girlfriend.
you can.
You can't.
You can.
Oh, you can.
You
oh,
can.
that's fine.
It's
Yeah,
for us.
Problem solved.
So we're okay.
Yeah,
It's for us.
Yeah, you
Nothing
guys
else.
deal with your laws. I'll deal with the Ricky laws.
I like these double standard laws where it's just like, yeah, it's real bad. Doesn't apply to you though. Like, okay, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Do the women get to pray in the men's mosque? Actually, no. But you guys have your own lovely mosque to pray in.
They did.
Yeah, they did. It was great, but no chandeliers. The girls were real upset about that.
Yeah. Well, I did. Whatever.
Whatever. Those separate bathrooms, they still get me every time. Female bathroom. What a world.
Everywhere you go.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go.
Even in America.
Even at KFC.
Yeah. Although they did have those squat bathrooms. I
want to use that before
I
I
was
go.
so
Gotta
pissed
work your
off.
quads.
I didn't have a shit brewing when I was at the mosque, thank God. But if I had, would have loved to use that squat toilet. I've always heard how great they are.
Yeah.
This is an Arabic toilet.
Can I also ask?
Everywhere except like the
No,
West.
no.
The-
This is only in here.
In India.
They
In
got them
India.
in Asia too.
They have them in India.
they have a hole.
In Japan,
Yeah.
they have
Yeah,
the,
they have them.
squat ones.
And
Oh,
Hong
really?
Kong. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's called like.
So they'll have
special.
six.
No, it's called
Yeah.
Arabic. So,
That's why they're always squatting
we
on the
call
street smoking
We
cigarettes.
call the normal toilet. the
Is that
Western
racist? I don't know.
They have better core strength than we do.
Yeah. It's one of those positive stereotypes.
What was it?
I was gonna
get lost.
because
we're having two
Good conversation. Yeah, we're talking about toilets.
What I was going to ask is every toilet here has a hose.
It's a normal thing.
Like a
No,
power
Spray your
washer.
dick down
Yeah.
after you pee.
Yeah.
But that was the thing is, there's no way to keep that in the toilet. Because we walked into a bathroom, we walked
Blast
into
your dick clean up.
yeah. Well, even if it's for spraying your asshole, first of all, it's gonna get everywhere. There's no way. And second of all, you're like, yeah, you just put it under, so all of their shit water is just dripping all over the handle that they're
Wait.
holding.
Did you try to do that?
No.
So you have to take it from the back.
Yeah, we're just filthy.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so I think that someone tried to use it at the racetrack because I walked in the bathroom. It was it looked like someone took a shower in there. It was insane.
Maybe they were
It was the
trying.
guy with the wet pants on his. On the back of his pants is just wet.
Nothing to see here.
Just got a clean asshole. That's all. Cleanest asshole in the building. Big deal.
But we have
Guaranteed, I know who it was too. Yeah, it was probably him. Yeah, big deal. I tried everything.
Just want to say we've met some great journalists from some of my favorite outlets on this trip.
Great guys. And females.
Most of them.
Yeah.
Are you throwing someone under the bus right now?
No. And I actually used some sources today. So, no. Love all the publications.
Yeah, they're great. Absolutely fantastic. Everyone on these trips is always lovely. And this time, the locals were.
Yeah.
Because usually they're not, because we go to like London and shit, and they just don't give a shit.
Yeah,
But
you're
they
from
took you
America?
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck your mom.
Yeah. What, our tea's not good enough for you?
Didn't they take
From
you?
the harbor? Yeah. You having a go?
You gonna fucking go, mate? I swear to me, mom. Knock you right
Knock
in the
you right in the
head
gabba. You go looking to get glassed?
off. Yeah.
Didn't they take you to Nando's?
No, there
Still haven't been to
here.
yeah.
No, we've been to a Nando's.
Oh, yeah.
We went to the one last
Chicken
time.
Nando's.
Is there a Nando's in Dubai?
Yes.
Okay, well,
There's
we're trying to
Nando's
go to
all
Nando's
around,
tomorrow.
like GCC.
All right, let's go get dinner.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
wrap this up. It's getting real out of hand.
Bye.
I hope you guys enjoyed this, our first podcast from one of the Gulf states.
Yeah.
And hopefully not the last.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Tell-
You come back to
tell
Comic-Con.
everyone where they can find your stuff, your site, and your Twitter.
Arab Nerdist DvLZGame. You can find them on
In English,
damn it.
please.
It's Arab Nerd and DvLZGame. Oh my god. ARA.
We're giving you shit.
Yeah.
And Dan?
You can find me online at Osteoferocious, like the crippling bone disease, but meaner. I also have a new book out, 100 Things Avengers fans should know and do before they die. Available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. Get to know what about Star Wars coming out this November.
You just really? Like full on host mode.
Yeah.
For the first time in this like hour-long
Yeah, he just changed
Why would I
his
go into
voice.
full-on host mode otherwise?
He's like, buy my stuff.
Hold on, let me hijack this real quick, guys. Let's chat.
Yeah.
Chatting with Dan. All right,
Shut it down.
bye.